project for later. Won't take a leak now, but whatever. Anyway, out of yard sale yesterday, I bought this. I got this for $10, which is apparently a bit better than the other one I have. Is my second. This cost me $10 too, but it's broke and somehow only has the one button to select Bluetooth and is listening to one speaker. It's broken. This one I'm hoping is better. Listens to both headphones and it has more buttons on the side. I'm going to be reading the instructions about that. But let me tell you also what I came across. I came across another yard sale where I bought three stacks. So one from one person was for the lady and her daughter. Another was from some surfer guy. I'm thinking they're the same family. I'm guessing, but it's a surfer family for that surfboards and stuff. And so I grabbed some stuff, and then when I walked over, oh yeah, when I was getting stuff from the first lady, I found a bunch of home videos in with her in the box of the stuff that she was trying to sell. I'm like, you have all these family tapes right here. I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't realize. I'm like, you didn't realize? Then I went to the other guy, and I was pulling some stuff out of a box, and I came across this thing from Vivid Video, Lesbian Holiday. And I said, dude, this is porn. And he's like, oh, it is? I was like, yeah, it's produced and distributed by Vivid. It's like the main producer of porn in like North America. It's like, really? You don't know that? So, Vivid's a brand name deal that actually put money into it. If I remember correctly, they're the ones that put the first $1 million into that Pirates of the Caribbean knockoff porn back in the day. You know, this is the most expensive production we've ever had. You know, like ever. Like, I don't know, duh. You have a giant ship right there, so yeah, I'm pretty sure it is the most expensive. And then I found this Hellraiser Tape 2 Special Edition. So I'm not entirely sure what's on here other than it's for Hellraiser. So maybe it's a special features thing. Who knows? So that'd be rather interesting to see. I don't think we're in good working order. So what else did I got? I grabbed this. Remember, all I spent on each stack was only $1. So $2 altogether for 6 of these things. I got the Family Home Entertainment, the Norfin Adventures, The Great Egg Robbery, a heartwarming adventure about 4 mystical trolls. Sound familiar? Anyway, yes. So make that what you will. Silly, but I'll add it to the collection. And then there was, what is it? Bruce Brown's The Endless Summer 2, The Journey Continues. That's something to watch. And then there was the September Sessions. I'm guessing it's another surfer thing. The Tomorrowland Story brought to life in brilliant 16mm film. Yes. And last but not least, Kids, a film by Larry Clark. This critically acclaimed film is for the mature audiences only. Parental discretion is advised. I'm thinking it's about kids. I'm thinking. Just a hunch. So yeah, I got all that for $2. And there's some other yard sale signs out there, so I'm going to check those out. But right now I'm going to eat, and I I'm going to watch something from yesteryear, and when I drink some horchata, I'm gonna eat my bean bonito. It's a big one. I like these things. Got it from the corner store down the street for about $8, depending on how much you want on it. Eight to $12. Well, $12 because the horchata, but $8 to $10, $11, something like that. What to watch? What to watch? What would be something to have on in the background that can add some ambiance? Let's see. What is there? Well, I see a chapter in the car. Let's go back to that a little bit. Let's see here. Um, oh, and some other good news. I might be changing rooms in the fall because my neighbor over here might be leaving because he's getting married, so he'll be moving out soon. So, with any luck, I'll go take that room, which will have double the closet space, and so I will be able to, and the windows are higher so that, you know, you have more room for the live action section. Because I can't exactly leave it the way it is, as you can see. All right there, you know. So, yes. What to watch? What to watch? That's a darn good question. March of the Wooden Soldiers. Party every day. You know when it does that. more floor space. Okay, now let's. There we go. Okay, now that's set up. So let's go here, here.
Sakai, Nuramaterra, Ubara.
Oban Star Racer, by the way. Pretty good series.
Target practice? Maybe you should stand closer.
My next adversary is you.
Huh? Oh, Friend Zaika!
It was unencumbered by sound, and it was unencumbered by all the devices that accompany verbal dialogue storytelling. It really was a visual medium.
The early movies seem to be free. I mean, you see like things like in Way Down East when Billie English is jumping from one device to another one. It's almost a documentary. She actually is doing it. And there was no tricks and no studio. Camera was very free. Camera could move very fast. Cameras were much smaller, and the fact that they didn't have sound allowed them to shoot very freely. The camera could be anywhere.
And the Germans in the 20s were really the cutting edge. Directors like Pabst and Murnau really took a lot of the formal elements that came out of German expressionist sculpture and painting and graphics and grafted them into film, as a lot of the European filmmakers, directors like Murnau, came to the United States. The production of Sunrise was a real watershed for American filmmaking. And that film was startling in every aspect, in its design aspect, and it's certainly in its use of expressionistic lighting techniques. Character was revealed in Sunrise through a lot of very complicated lighting changes and dramatic lighting sources that were very, very new and fresh in American films.
They had crane shots that went forever and ever and ever, and they had these kind of rigs that would be rigged overhead in the studios. And this was all very inventive business that they did. They have a fluid camera that would just continue on and on and on, like where we have steady cams and things like that, panic glides. They were doing that some time ago. We're talking 1927.
Everything had to be told visually. And I think when sound came in, that was a great catastrophe for movie making. I still believe that if sound would have come in 10 or 15 years later, I think the art of movies and cinematography would have been much, much higher than even if it is today.
We've all seen those sequences from early sound films where it's all too obvious that there's a microphone planted in a flower vase at the center of the table because all the actors are leaning forward speaking into it.
But I really shouldn't blame you. I'm the son of your employer,
And that in itself makes me a low scoundrel.
If I didn't trust you, I wouldn't be here.
So here we are. The camera can't move at all. It can't even pan or tilt because it's in a huge sort of soundproof refrigerator or ice box. And it took a number of years for cinematographers to start thinking about ways to free the camera again.
If a director, as Ruben Mamoulian did, cared enough to fight for his mobile camera and the whole idea that you could do a sound film where you didn't record sound for every shot, or perhaps you would add the sound later. I think you see with Mamoulian, you see with Lubitsch, you see some early talkies, you see it with Vidor. I mean, these people refused to be bound to the conventional sound, and good work was being done. It was more difficult.
This legend.
The 30s brought in the full flowering of the studio system, and the leading cinematographers helped create what was considered to be a studio look. There was the gloss of Paramount, harder edge look that Warner Brothers was noted for, and the glamour that we associate with MGM.
In the heavy studio times through the 30s, through the 50s, every studio had its own laboratory. And every studio was trying to make what they did distinctive and different. And it depended very much on the group of contract cameramen and art directors and directors and how they ran their operation. They learned together and they developed the technique and they invented the equipment. Everything you see on a movie camera was invented by some cameraman because he needed to do something and he didn't know how to do it. And so they had these machine shops and they would just fabricate this stuff.
It was a system where people really followed up through the system. You were an assistant, you worked your way up, and you followed in the footsteps of the person that you were working under. And so it tended to create a stronger impression of, you know, a particular style that we think of as being Hollywood.
It was no joke. You finished on a Saturday night, and Monday morning you started a different picture, sometime with somebody to read the script. I mean, they kept you working. You were paid a very good salary, but you didn't get to goof off, and it was only on the very biggest pictures where you might have a long period of testing.
The dominance of the actor and the actress as the driving engine of the Hollywood movies dictated a certain kind of vocabulary that basically were medium shots, close-ups over the shoulders, and the principle was to make the actors, especially the leading actor and actress, look as handsome and as beautiful as possible.
When you photograph a star, well, they had enough power to be able to put you under contract, or at least to insist that that cinematographer would photograph them.
Louis B. Mayer was a very smart man. He called the cameraman in and he'd say, look, he says, I don't care what the star goes through, flood, fire, I don't care. She's got to look beautiful. This is the first thing we learned, because this is actually a cameraman's bread and butter.
They used to tell the camera, put your shadows anywhere, but don't put any shadows on their faces. They wanted to see their faces, and that was the rule. So I think most of the photography out there didn't have that look. Women stars, particularly at that time, were very important. And they wanted their own photographers, like Barbara wouldn't have anybody but Bill Daniels in her picture.
After all, one may not have long to live, I should fancy.
But here's a man who'd been very much a rebel filmmaker, who later on went generation as the studio cameraman par excellence. And I was sad when Garbo died that not many papers mentioned Bill Daniels' name, because this is a man that created with her whole screen persona.
It's amazing we can learn.
Beautiful jobs that were done on Marlene Dietrich, where she would be maybe, if you light a set at 100-foot canvas, she would be at 110, 15-foot canvas. She would have just a little bit more light on her than anybody else, so she would pop out amongst the crowd.
Sounds funny, but I don't seem to be able to entertain you.
I hate to be entertained. Please don't do it.
I shot her on the picture called Desire, and I found out that her face needs a completely different kind of a lighting, a high key light that narrow her cheeks down and just make her look well. Sternberg, I think, found that out. Matter of fact, she almost insisted. She'd say, that's the light up there I'd like to use up there.
Won't you please get out of here?
Now, is that a nice way to talk to the man whose name you bear?
All right, I took your name, so what?
Oh, Claudette Colbert, yes. Well, she had to be lit on one side. You probably know that. So we even built the set so that she would be always on one side of her face. And she really did have problems with the other side of her face. So once in a while, I get a man star. Strange, though, when you had both of them had to be lit on one side. And now you have problems.
So the studio looked at as preeminent rather than individual cinematographers, but there were coming out of that, really stellar people like George Folsey, like Greg Tolan, like Arthur Miller, who had such strength and such individual voice that they kind of transcended whatever studio they happened to work for. And you can today look back and very easily recognize a lot of their films from the look, irrespective of director even.
You wish anything, madam? I didn't expect to see you, Mr. Sanders. I noticed the window wasn't closed.
George Barnes, I admired his work too. He did sort of romantic work, wonderfully imaginative and just great looking.
A lovely room. Loveliest room you've ever seen. Everything is kept just as Mrs. Smith liked. Nothing has been altered since that last night.
Created by our viewers, Ovation TV presents My Art.
It was fantastic. He worked with a depth of field the whole time, and the lighting was so interesting because he dared to take a lot of contrast in the pictures. And perhaps it was a little too much sometimes, but it was fantastic.
He did a film for John Ford, The Grapes of Wrath, which had a very naturalistic feel, but almost a documentary reality. I mean, you could take frames from Grapes of Wrath and put them alongside the WPA photographs of Walker Evans or Dorothea Lange or Doris Ullman or anybody, and it's really hard to tell the difference.
Started doing filming with a candlelight, for instance, or a match, and he already did it in Grapes of Wrath. It didn't have the technology we have today. Film was not as fast as it was, but already you get the idea that actually the light, when he's describing that empty house, comes from the hand and the match.
Tolan was a gambler. He was a real gambler. He wasn't afraid to try anything. I remember when they were doing Citizen Kane, I was working in the trick department at Selznick, and they shot it at Selznick Studio.
Is that clearly your idea? How to run a newspaper?
I don't know how to run a newspaper, Mr. Thatcher. I just try everything I can.
We were working with Orson Welles, who was also a gambler. The two of them made a wonderful pair on that picture. Wonderful pair.
Wouldn't you love to know what films that Wells and Toland screened together, and what they enjoyed? Obviously, how Wells had seen Toland's work and been impressed with it. The idea that Toland understood all the rules he could break.
No public man whom Kane himself did not...
I mean, a film that opens up with a send-up of the March of Time newsreel, and I mean, it is done with such loving detail. I mean, in terms of textures and contrasts and dupes and scratching film intentionally. I mean, what a wonderful time they had to have sitting around there thinking of all of the different things that they were going to do in that film.
They must have had a very good trust for one another, because a director has to kind of embrace their DP to let them go. And what Toland contributed is so amazing to the film, the deep space and the camera blocking. It takes a certain kind of director to want to put up with being that demanding on their actors. That's complete choreography of acting to camera.
By having the deep focus, he was able to give Orson a lot more leeway in how he moved his actors and staged the scenes and freed him up. I think that was a tremendous contribution and a great gift to the film.
Be careful, Charles. Pull your muffler around your neck, Charles.
We'll have to tell him now.
Yes.
We always have this problem in cinematography, not being able to carry somebody in the foreground and sharpening and focusing somebody 20 feet back. Greg had for a number of years been working on new lenses, faster lenses, that would allow him to pour more light in and then stop down and get a greater depth in these scenes. And that's one of the things I think that gave Citizen Kane the kind of dynamics that it has, extraordinary dynamics compared to other films at the time.
In 1948, he played in one of the most popular cinema in Budapest. Exactly 1 week. The government just pulled it right after that. The whole screening room was packed because we heard Citizen Kane is going to be screened, and which was one of the major events, I think, at that time. And that was the first time I seen Citizen Kane, and I just couldn't believe the magnitude and the magic of filmmaking. And after a while, Citizen Kane was like a textbook for us.
It's so sad they never got to collaborate again. And Wells' regard for him is expressed very plainly in the end title card of the film, where Wells shared the title card with Toland.
Summertime on the French coast. Peace and quiet. Not quite. These guests are in for the summer of their lives, thanks to the hilarious antics of Mr. Hulot. Mr. Hulot's Holiday, part of Destination Archives. Saturday only on Ovation TV. Make life creative.
I am Judge Farmer.
Now I'm a security consultant for the Bechtel Corporation. And
Jackie
Jake
Chan
has me need
Adventures.
some assistance.
No, thank you. I have enough problems with one criminal.
Oh, come on, Jackie. Viper's a good guy now. Here, Viper, the painting stealer left this behind.
Where did you find that?
Ah, yes. They call him Origami.
Huh?
You know this guy?
I've heard only a rumor of a mastermind who leaves origami animals in all his thefts, like a calling card.
And can he fold himself into different shapes?
I've never heard that. There is one person who might know more, but
But what?
but you don't want my help. The Fox. This is home base for every crook in Paris. The proprietor is an old friend.
Jade, if I let you come inside, you must do everything I say. First, touch nothing. Second, see nothing. Third, talk to no one. Then... Hey! Okay, excuse me. Just passing through. Great Blackson.
There it is. Here.
time before Origami shows up to rob the place.
Well, we have to warn Mr. Kasahara.
Have you never heard of a stakeout? That means we hide and keep watch, with the emphasis on hide. Hey! Hello, Jade. Glad you could make it.
Would do in Hollywood when you have to shoot a major motion picture star. How do you do better than the waterfront? On the waterfront, you don't. You believe it was there. You were there. You were part of that. You were part of that cold climate. You were part of the cold world. You were part of that whole thing. It was beautiful. It had great blacks in it. People don't recognize the blacks that were, but all the exterior stuff, the night stuff, they had great, rich black.
When we shot in New York, we had to improvise. Everything was done with something at hand, something you might find in the street. And the shooting is rough and tough. We moved in the streets all the time.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here. Up you are.
Dirty and gritty would be my description of it. And it's evidenced in pictures like Midnight Cowboy.
Actually, that ain't a bad way to pick up insurance, you know.
Visions of Light, the art of
I would say
cinematography.
That Dog Day Afternoon was shot with energy. Every scene has energy from every point of view, from the actors, from the camera and its movement. Once we began to shoot, there was no question but that it had to have a semi-documentary look. It had to be real, that the audience was to believe that this was not a story that had happened before that was being filmed. This is a story that's happening right now. And I think we succeeded in doing that.
I don't think starting a career or pursuing a career in Hollywood on the West Coast would have permitted me to pursue visual styles that I pursued over a period of time living on the East Coast. That's a different world. It was a different filmmaking world for a long, long time.
You're exceptional in bed because you get pleasure in every part of your body when I touch it. You know what I mean? Like a tip of your nose and if I stroke your teeth or your kneecap.
You know, I assigned a big break in American cinematography to Gordon Willis. And then I think modern American cinematography sort of comes out of Vermont. I just simply picture things a different way. And in some cases it's hard. A leftist now and then, no. Because if I say, well, we can't do that because that's never been done before. So, well, I never did it next year. I just simply did it because I liked it.
More reliable to people that aren't going to be carried away.
Long after the final scene, it's no longer just a movie. Every Saturday night on Jason TV brings you the classics of world cinema from the Janus Film Library. Masterpieces that shape the art of contemporary film. The epics. The romance. Escapade. The comedies. The fantasies. The tragedies. The world's great directors. The world's great...
The first thing that Spike said about Do the Right Thing, he said this film is going to be set on the hottest day of the summer. How do we make the audience feel heat?
A lot of glare.
Realistic treatment, I don't think would have done it. But we had one block in Brooklyn that was going to be our studio. And we could control the color. We controlled the color of the costumes. We renovated some of the houses there and determined what colors we're going to need. Trying to Do the Right Thing was the first film where I really had the luxury of waiting for the light. A lot of the times I spent planning certain scenes to be shot at certain times of the day because the film takes place in one day on one block where changes in light are going to be very obvious. I think Spike trusts me a lot. I think the trust has grown. I think it's really vital to him because he does have to give up the directing name to get some of the cameras out of there. And when he does that, he relies upon me to get by. But the director is going to be the author of the performances of the film, the story of the film. The cinematographer is the author of the use of light in the film and how that contributes to the story. Certainly you're aware of the fact that,
showing clips of Blade Runner.
That things are not exactly as they seem. And that, in other words, you create a representation of it. And lots of times that representation is more emotional than it is real.
Oftentimes we're asked to imitate others. It's always a little bit disconcerting to be asked to completely imitate another film. I think we all learn from other films and try and emulate certain DPs who are very good. But the DPs who really do something different every time are the most amazing.
I think today in motion picture technology, we're really at a precipice, at a jumping off point into a kind of an unknown but possibly very exciting future. In the same way that the 50s, when CinemaScope and widescreen, Cinerama, Technorama, all these new formats really shook up the whole way we were looking at films. We have that opportunity now.
Someone once said that the lighting and the look of a film makes the pauses speak as eloquently as the words, that you have moments in films that happen because of what is there visually, how someone is lit or not lit. You put something in an audience's mind visually, and they will carry away images as well as the words.
At the bottom of the ocean. I can't quite.
I can't swim! I never swim! We can't go any higher.
What do you mean it can't go any higher? You don't know what you're doing.
Oh, look out! Come on in! Let's see here. Make it. I think everybody, we can do this. No, have to keep moving. It's too cold at nightfall.
Hey, Birdman, get that thing I sent you?
Yep, sure did, right here.
Just checking.
You're one thorough hippo.
Yes, sir.
All righty then. Well, gotta run. See you all tomorrow.
George, we have to stop. Astro, he's falling behind.
Oh, Fritz, rolling, roll on, without me. Oh, rolled. Look away, son. Look away. Oh, help. Please.
Ow, ow, ow! Ow, ow, ow!
Please, make yourselves at home.
Ooh, Sansa belt. You don't see that much anymore. You guys from Florida?
No, we're from the future.
Yeah, the 21st century.
The magnificent far-off year of 2002.
It's 2004.
Yes, talking ape man. We are from a society much advanced over your own. A society driven by sprockets. A technological marvel that gives us items such as this.
Who's feeling peanutty?
So, need something notarized? Nah, we came back to sue you all for completely ruining the planet.
Well, now, I'm not so sure you can say without a doubt that we're actually ruined. Oh, what is that?
That's what you get when you genetically modify corn a little too much.
I'll take the case.
Great! Here's all the environmental information you'll need right here.
What are these?
Punch cards. In the future, that's how we input data into machines we call computers.
You wanted to see me?
They're trying to get me, Birdman.
Who are?
The Greys.
I'm sorry, what?
They've come to anally probe me. Ha ha ha! Third kind. Help me tear this.
Mr. Frizzle! Okay, it's Mr. Birdman.
Mind taker.
Every Friday night, follow Aang's story to the end of Book 3. Then experience the TV and worldwide gaming event, Legend of the Avatar. And catch explosive all-new episodes of Speed Racer, the next gen.
This is it.
Watch out during this episode for the question that can unlock 500 gold pieces in the worldwide Avatar online game, Legends of the Arena. Watch the show.
Half mochaccino, low fat latte. You're going to need it.
Oh, she will.
Thanks.
She will. Yes, early 2000s TV. Oy. Anyway, let me finish with this. Can't just leave that off. Can't leave it on random now, can I? Give you something. Well, why not? I was researching this. This is one of the first TV series animes I watched and bought and was into back in the early aughts. Kodo-cha. Yeah, there's something. I'll leave that running for you. That's a lot of fun to listen to. Center's all cracked. Whatever. Where are all my markers? I have all my markers here. Oh, for crying out loud. Need markers. I have like 4 of these things. And they're kind of all done. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put this someplace safe because I can't really.
The last vestiges of the unexplored have now fallen.
Okay, there it is.
Even the furthest reaches of the great ocean of stars have been mapped and traversed by the fleet of the Galaxy Railways. It is this fleet that now transports countless galactic citizens from one exotic planet to the next. And under the protection of the Space Defense Force, the railways are defended against those that oppose them. In this bustling hive of activity and new discoveries, one man still feels lost and can only see the newly enlightened reaches of the universe as a cold, dark, and lonely place.
And another documentary is added to the list.
Precious Ramon to fulfill the wishes of his lost brother and partner. The Galaxy Railways.
Oh, there we go. This dream sequence, by the way, in the beginning of Sonic Karate was used in that commercial for Anime Expo back in 2000, or at least 2001. Well, sorry, 2000 and 2001.
Sonic Karada, age 11. I'm an elementary school student with an agent. Mom, why didn't you wake me up? Now I'm running late for school. You could have woken me up just 5 minutes earlier.
A sleeping child grows, but a child who sleeps in grows in depth. Good morning, Sana dear. And I'm talking to no one.
And I'm officially free. Morning, sugar. Oh, boy, please, I'm so late. Why is this happening to me today? Mom, I'm already running late. Please don't make me stay.
If you do sleep in, that's your decision, Sana. But your mother is responsible, and she will make you stay here until you finish a healthy breakfast.
All right, fine. I'll eat it, then I'll go.
Your school isn't going anywhere. Slow down and let your food digest. Now you're excused.
Good morning, Sana. It's a beautiful day out.
Oh, so good to see you, Roy. I am so desperately late for school. I didn't wake up until 8:30. And Mama says she won't even help me get up like it's my responsibility. I'm just a kid. I'm supposed
I
to
could
sleep
give
in.
you a ride.
Oh, Ray, you're so nice. You're the best ever. I love you. 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 I
Drive safely, Ray. I know what a demon you are behind the wheel.
Oh, and if you didn't know, this is Mama. She's a very successful novelist. She even won the Aoki Laureate Prize once.
It's true.
Ray, you're going too slow. It would be faster if I just got out and walked.
Donna, it's my job to deliver you to school in a safe and reliable manner, and I take that job very seriously.
Oh, Ray.
Kindergartners are passing your call. What are you doing? Get off me.
Thanks for getting me here in one piece, Ray.
Yeah, well, you know, it's my job to endure things like this. Oh, wait, Sana, remember, you have a live broadcast of Child's Toy after school, so once your last class is over, I'll meet you here to drive.
You got it.
Okay, maybe you guys need more explanation. When Sora was little, her mother helped her get into a theatrical company called Gekkin Komawari, or the Ensemble Circle. Since then, Sora has become quite a figure in entertainment, and today her show Child's Toy is showing a live broadcast. Oh, come on! How much longer is she gonna keep her lips pressed against his cheek?
Everything was fine up until now. It's been a month or so since I changed up classes and became a 6th grader. However, this particular class has a bit of a problem. And this is what I mean.
Please stop! Please just put your desks back down on the ground. It's arithmetic time. Actually, we're 30 minutes late. Come on, kids.
That's how it is. The boys are always picking on Miss Mitsuya, and it looks like it's getting worse by the day. She cries like a baby, but she still deserves respect. Oh, Sana, here. Hey, it's happening again. In fact, the boys are worse. It's the only class where they're like this. We're getting nowhere with our lessons. Akito Hayama. That's him. The one. The scoundrel. He started picking on the teacher, and the other boys follow everything he does like it's the law. That kid is pure evil. Nothing else. Coming through. Move it. Just like I thought. Good morning, Akito. It smells to me like your foot stepped in something your mouth left behind, so I guess that explains the ugly look on your face. Ignore me, will ya? Get your lousy foot off my desk. You caused enough trouble in this classroom, and I wanted to stop. Am I getting through to you? I want you to move your desk and tell all those idiot boys to follow you like lemmings to stop torturing us all because it's Miss Mitsuya, I have a couple of questions about the last lesson since I had to leave early for work yesterday.
Okay, what are they, Sana?
Well, in this equation, it says that 3 parentheses minus triangle double circle x close parentheses equals y, right? Well, what I didn't understand was why the 3 has to come
my stomach hurts.
Just come after that. Ignore them. What I'm asking is why the 3 has to be on the outside. Couldn't it just go on the inside as well? You know they're just trying to fake you out again. Can't you ignore them? They're stupid.
I know, I'm sorry.
So back to the problem. I think you know what I'm talking about.
Well, I got it. What you're asking has a simple answer.
Oh, great. Well, show me.
1, 2, 3, 4. Here you go.
Miss Mitsuya, don't cry. Don't show them you care. Help it. They're just going to push you harder.
Laughter is the best medicine for stomachaches.
You kids, cut it out. We can hear you all the way at the end of the hall.
You're Miss Mitsuya, sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Come on, hon. You gotta try to keep it together for me, okay?
Don't concentrate in a day.
How long do you little punks think you can get away with this kind of behavior?
That's it, Mr. Tanaka. You tell him what's what.
You're supposed to be in the 6th grade, but here you are acting like 6-year-olds at recess.
What's wrong, Mr. Tanaka? What happened to all of your enthusiasm? I don't get it. This is really odd. I'm kind of at a loss here. What's that sly, confident smile all about? Wait a minute. What if he's got something on the teachers? I can't take it anymore!
Hey, wait up! Wait up!
popular show called Child's Toy, of which I am lucky enough to be a part, is airing a live broadcast. So all these kids are pretty nervous.
Yeah, right.
He is evil, I say. Akito is simply pure evil. Suchi, is this how my hair's gonna look when I go on set today?
It is, unless you sit still for me, sweetheart.
Ray, why are you taking pictures of me now?
Some behind the scenes for your webpage. Son, that manager of yours sure is something special. He's got a reputation around town for being nicer than almost anyone in the biz.
Sounds like a crush.
Oh, no, just an observation. It's what the rumor mill says.
Will you tell that rumor mill of yours that Ray is my boyfriend and a very taken man?
Boyfriend? He's much too old for you, sweetheart.
But he's a gentleman, and he sticks around as long as I can pay. Right, my darling?
Whatever you say, my dear Sana.
That big dummy needs someone to show him what a knuckle sandwich tastes like, and I'm the one to do it.
Big dummy. Are you referring to that rowdy kid in your class? Akito, was it?
Rowdy sounds like he's a cowboy, and cowboys are nice, but he's not.
Let's just try to keep that temper under control. He's a lot bigger than you.
Don't worry about me using ancient sword fighting techniques that I learned in my stage combat class. I'll cut him apart like meat, like this. Your Kashu from the band Kyoto.
Nice to see you again, Sana.
Hey, congratulations on that new single of yours, 2001 Headlines. It's become a big hit, huh?
Thanks. Yeah, it's really going well. Hey, aren't you doing that live Child's Toy today?
I sure am.
Break a leg. I always watch. It's one of my favorites.
And thank you for watching. I couldn't resist.
Hey, I understand. See ya.
Now the scent of a great school year. So, kids, how about you? Tell me, is your term going swimmingly?
Are you stupid?
Have you made any new best friends?
What about enemies?
But what about your teachers? Do any of you have fabulous teachers that have opened your young eyes? Let's hear it.
Not in this world.
How great! A new world to explore for all you kids. What a life it would be to be back in my boots as that kid again. Oh, it'd be great.
Idiot.
Huh? What's wrong there, Sana? You seem a bit wound up today.
Well, duh.
But it's springtime.
Like I care.
So you're just not having any fun, kiddo?
No, it's a nightmare.
What? Why?
The life of a kid these days isn't the blissful dream you keep thinking it is, Injiro. In fact, it just plain stinks.
Wow.
It's an untamed jungle where if you're not the hunter, then you're the prey.
Jungle, huh?
That's right. It's a vicious place where someone with curlicues in their hair and buck teeth like you couldn't survive a minute.
Ouch.
Today, my teacher cried so much she almost flooded the floor. During class, the kids take balls around, throw food, shoot off fireworks, and they all sound like animals. Are you listening to what I'm telling you? That is not a school. That is not the way to teach kids. The place is more like a zoo, and all the dumb boys are nothing but monkeys swinging all around their stupid monkey mountain. Every single solitary individual boy is to blame. But it's mostly his fault. He started all of it. Him. Well, I'll tell you.
Go ahead and do it.
I'm talking about you, Akito. Akito Hayama, are you listening, you dumb, stinky monkey? Akito Hayama, 6th grade, film class at Shimawala. Every morning I wake up
Oh.
on a normal day, but then you're there. If you were there, the world would be disgraced. The school would be a case. It's all your fault. You're the one to blame. You. Wait, what are you doing? Get your hands off me. You're not done.
I missed that.
That felt great. Like I've been trekking through the desert for days without water, and then, bang! I find an oasis. Oh yeah, I'm the best.
Quite an outburst. We haven't seen one of those in a while, Sana, but couldn't you have worn a dress while doing it, dear?
Still, I hope that Akito kid doesn't try to get his revenge on you when he sees you at school tomorrow. You might want to keep your guard up.
No need to worry about that.
That happens later.
That spoiled brat, after all, he can't do anything for himself. He needs his little monkey boots to do all his dirty work, and I can take them easy.
But Sana, what if they all came at you in a group? Do you think you could take on all the boys at the same time?
Mama?
Mama is only stating possibilities. Just keep in mind that because of your words, the ill repute of this young boy, Akito, has spread beyond your school, straight into the eyes and minds of the millions of people watching TV today. Now, if this boy is evil, as you say, and you exposed him to millions, shouldn't you expect a retaliation?
Well, if it comes down to that, I'll be there for her.
Hooray! Oh, I thought you ran up their hot wheels fast, their bones into glitter, and then cast them and shipped them third class back to their
until my next deadline. It's time you got some sleep. Listen, I don't want the two of you staying up all night singing. Is that understood?
Count on me.
Oh, son of sweet mood goes up and down. That's not tennis courting. That's not unusual. Made it to school, which has become so brutal. I'm a monster. My nemesis. What a minute. Life is pretty needs analysis. Makes teacher cry when work gets done. The class is a rookie has a he's a lead one. He makes me feel crazy. Like the tough man. Now I feel better 'cause I let it all out. Yeah, it feels so much better 'cause I let it all out. And that's your good lesson someday.
The love song getting kind of bitter.
Okay, good night.
Good morning. You're 2 minutes faster today than yesterday.
Madam, your editor is here now and waiting.
Thank you, Shimura. Very good. It's a nice clean plate.
Good morning, ladies. Miss Sako, I'm here to get your manuscript. Today's your deadline. Oh, wait, where are you going? Your manuscript?
Thanks for the ride. It was safer than yesterday.
Sana, wait.
Yeah, what's up?
I wonder if it wouldn't be safer for you if I walked you to your class.
Oh, how cute. Are you worried about me?
Yeah, it's my job.
I told you if anything should happen to me, I'll use my ancient sword fighting techniques that I learned in stage combat class and I'll destroy my enemies.
Right. But what do you say we try these?
Okay, but what is it?
It's Barucha, the shaking walkie-talkie.
Barucha Joa?
The idea is that even though we're apart, you just have to hit this button here, and the device will vibrate, sending me a signal.
Oh, so it's my vibrating hotline directly to you.
Yep. Now let's give this thing a shot.
I think it works pretty well.
So whenever this happens, you can count on me to rest to your side.
Thanks, Rudy. You're the sweetest for thinking of this. All that shaking, and now I'm even later for class. You should all be aware of my kung fu moves. What are you doing? Nothing. You know, you really shouldn't be here today. The boys watched you on TV, and they said they were going to pound your face in. Ha! Those simple-minded loser boys. You can relax. I've got those popcorn heads right in my back pocket. If they were going to try anything at all today, I've got a plan. Ray gave me this wonderful shaky thingy. If I could just find it. Where'd it go? Come on, come on, come on. Oh, that was fun, Ray. Thank you. Great. I gave the thing back to Ray.
Have a great day at school, Sana.
He didn't even notice he took it. Behind you.
Just the rotten egg we've been looking for. Yeah, we all heard everything you said yesterday.
Little Miss TV thinks she can say whatever she wants.
Yeah? Well, this little Miss TV said exactly what she wanted, and you couldn't do anything about it.
That's enough.
Get out of here. We can't leave you. You girls don't want to get caught in the middle of this. Now go. We're going to go get Mr. Kyoto. You know, I'd love for someone to have a picture of this right now. The 5 brave boys facing down one weakling little girl.
Watch your mouth.
You boys remind me of that story where the donkey buried the lion without his skin.
What does that mean? I don't know, but it makes me all mad inside.
What she actually means to say is the donkey that borrowed the lion's skin.
Let's do it.
You wouldn't dare touch me. Gross. I can't go on the air like this.
Shauna absent today?
She got the crud knocked out of her. Then again, a bold new image for me could be just what brings new life into the show. The rain would spike like a rocket and bumping This is embarrassing.
Don't worry, we'll show you what it means to be pounded.
Akito.
The monkey boss himself.
You know, she badmouthed you all over television yesterday.
Leave the girl alone, guys, okay?
Yeah, but...
Just leave her alone.
Whatever.
What was he thinking?
So, Akito, what do you have in the bag there?
Just some toys.
Have no fear, son. I'm on my way to save you.
What's wrong? You look fine to me.
Sana, I thought you were dead. They just let you walk away without a scratch?
Sana? Didn't you get hurt?
Nope, just running late for class as usual.
Time for class.
Children, stop it! No, please don't!
Now that's target practice.
What are those?
They're water pistols. Yeah, we got them from Akito. He's a genius. He's the one who thought of filling these things up with ink instead of water.
Please, kids, no more. I've had enough. It's just never...
No, that's it. Now stop. Your game is over now, boys. Put up those water guns and sit down, or you'll all be sorry.
Is that so? Are you gonna do something? Because I don't mind going public with this. I'll just expose you adults for what you really are. Is that what you want me to do?
Now then, let's start with you shutting up.
Show us full of good lines.
Here's what's in store on the next culture. My patience has come to an end. That's right, Sana, the champion of justice, will finally take a victorious step forward. I will stop at nothing to exploit whatever weakness I happen to find in that boy Akito. What is his weakness? What is it? 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 Oh, what should I do? What should I do? Next time on Kunocha, it's episode 2 in the Rules of Love and Courage saga. The whole classroom is a monkey mountain. Hi, I'm Sana, an 11-year-old sixth grader. I starred in a TV show called Child Story and I train in an acting troupe. That's Ray. He's my agent, my manager, and my chauffeur. He keeps my acting career in order. What would I do without him? This is my mom. She's an award-winning novelist with an odd collection of hats. Babbitt! And this troublemaker is Akito. He's in my sixth grade class and he ruins it every day. Ah, what a jerk! Thanks to Akito, my class is a total disaster. I've got to do something about him before it drives me completely crazy. I can't take it anymore. I'm gonna snap. Stop now.
Your game is over now, boys. Put up those guns.
Are you gonna do something? Because I don't mind going public with this.
It's time to stop this, Akito. Yeah. Cut it out, Akito, okay? This class is chaos. You think you're so great that you can get away with anything, don't you? You might think you're so cool, but you're just an idiot. You're worse than an idiot. You're a monster. Uh-oh, here we go. Akito? Akito is a monster! Akito is a monster!
Shut up, you whiners.
Why don't you shut up? All you boys do is take orders from him and act like idiots. You leaving?
Guys,
You guys are such little stooges. He bosses you around like a bunch of dogs. Oh, can you bark for me?
Shut up. Akito has to wash his face because of you.
Stop right there! You're the big gorilla in this monkey house, so what are you doing running away? You know one day someone's gonna mess you up in front of everyone and eat you for dinner. What do you think of that?
Did it offend anyone?
Uh-oh. There I go opening my big mouth again. Yay! You did it, Sana! You're the first to ever stand up to him! If I knew it would be this easy, I would have done it sooner. We knew you could do it! We knew you always had it in you to win! I just hope they don't try to get some sort of payback. Just let them try! Sure, they'll come after me, but it's too late now! There's no way I'll let Akito defeat me. Monkey House, Episode 2. The whole collection is on Monkey Mountain.
Akito? I'm so glad you showed some restraint in there. I thought you were about to lose it and start punching that girl.
We can't keep letting her get away with this, you know.
Oh, come on, Gomi. That's so immature.
She's on that TV show, and she thinks she's a big shot. Yeah, they live in a huge house. She's nothing but a spoiled brat, and she's really weird. Her mom's pretty weird, too. We gotta get her back, Akito.
get her after school.
You got it, buddy. Time to get the girl. Now don't forget to lock your hands, boys.
You really shouldn't
birthday, so Ray, my agent, not to mention boyfriend, will be picking me up in his car. We also have to do this all the way to the car, and there's no way they can get past it. I learned this smooth move in my stage combat class with the acting troupe. It's handy for an actor and deadly to a kiddo! And you should be careful, Sana. Ow, my head. I guess that weird acting troupe really is good for something. I'm just not sure it's good for her. This is terrible. Akito and his gang have just kidnapped Mamie. Huh? Why did they take Mamie? Remember? You're worse than an idiot, Akito. You're a rotten monster. She did say some really mean things. But I know I've said a lot worse stuff than she did.
Yeah, but Akito's been saying that you're just too tough for him to handle.
Too tough?
Sort of like the cobra and the mongoose.
And I suppose I would be the mongoose in your little comparison, wouldn't I?
Pretty much.
Okay, tell me where they've got Mamie. Quick! They've got her out back.
Hey, Sana, good luck. You're the only one who's ever been...
Let's show you some perspective here.
What side are you on, anyway? I mean, aren't you always hanging out with Akito?
Although Akito is my best friend, I do believe he's gone too far as of late.
As of late.
Wait! I can help you, Sana, if only you let me. Sana, wait for me! Sana, I want to help you. He does act like he's on our side. Yeah, but how do we know if we can trust him? We have to stick together. Maybe he can help us, though. Yeah. Who cares? We have to save Mamie. She's right.
Jesus.
You know, you said some pretty mean things to me earlier, Pearl. You said I was a monster. Do you think I'm a monster now?
Akito asked you a question. Answer him.
Stop, please! Mamie! Get out of the way! Are you alright? Thanks, Sana. Oh my God, you evil boy! I can't believe you do that. It's okay, Mom. What were you guys thinking?
Shut up.
Let's go. Get into the nurse's office. I've got some dry clothes.
Akito. Are you alright? Why are you shaking like that? What do you want from me?
No, I'm not alright. I'm angry. You've made me so mad that I'm angry.
Oh, so you're really, really mad. Well, who cares?
Ooh, she smacked him.
That's the first time I hit someone. You even care.
And this will be the first time I ever beat up a girl.
Look out! Don't stop! Go ahead and try to beat me up if you think you can catch me. I've learned a few cool moves in my stage combat class. Let's see you'll find cool. No, I'm really mad, you big stupid jerk!
I didn't do anything to you, girl.
You come with me. We're gonna talk in private. Okay, it's just you and me now, so why don't we just calm down and try to work this out like adults? What do you say?
Well, for one thing, you and I are not adults.
Stop changing the subject, Akito. Look, I know you're not stupid. In class, you and Tsuyoshi always get the highest grades of anybody, right? So why do you insist on doing
Finally,
all of these
some leg
stupid,
room.
idiotic things?
Who knows? Maybe I am stupid.
I'm being serious. Why are you so mean?
I'm mean because I feel like it. That's it, girl. And there's nothing you can do about it. Try and stop me one more time, you'll regret it. I promise.
Sana?
Akito!
Sana, are you alright? Hey! I'm not afraid of you, Akito. Don't think you can threaten me like that and scare me off so easily. You're testing my patience and I'm about to run out. So watch it!
He's testing your patience, you say? What are you running, a doctor's office?
nothing you can do about it. Try and stop me one and you'll regret it. Promise.
He's sure is strong. It's no use. I can't beat him with plain force. So if I can't beat him physically, then what should I do?
I'm not sure you couldn't beat him.
I need a plan.
Wow, Shauna, you really seem to be motivated today. Maybe you'll end up being the lucky contestant. There's an absolutely fabulous prize awaiting the winner of today's Child Toy Fitness Time Challenge. Wait, I think I forgot to tell everyone what today's prize is. Let's have a look at it. And the winner is Sana.
I need a plan to beat him.
So, Sana did well at the show, won the contest, and got this nifty electronic personality profile.
Yeah, but she's been acting strangely ever since we left the studio. I'm a little worried. I mean, it's a big deal now, but you never know how these things will work out later. Are you even listening to me? Hello?
My personality type is, it says I have the personality of an angel. I'm kind to those around me and everyone
Come
around me.
on, let me see that thing.
Sana, dear, there's something I want to tell you. Think militarily. In order to defeat your enemy, the best plan is to hit your opponent in a weak spot.
In a weak spot? Ray, do you think that would be okay?
Some people might think you aren't fighting fair, but...
You know what they say, all's fair in love and war.
Everything's fair in love and war, yeah. Gotta find a way to hit him in a weak spot, hit him in a weak spot. That's what Mama taught. Everything's fair in love and war, yo. Gotta find a way to get him with a cheap shot. Oh, yeah, shit. Sorry, Ray.
So you see why I was loving the show 20 years ago.
Akito's coming through. Everybody get out of the way.
We're only just watching the first two, then that'll be it.
So what are we doing today?
Here, take this, Akito. It's a poisonous snake. Not scared? Okay, how about a lizard and a centipede and a big beetle and a praying mantis and a frog?
Stupid. What are you doing? What the?
Akito. Don't think I'm gonna give up that easily. Leeks, onions, hot peppers, carrots, celery. Psycho! No skin! Had enough? Ready to give up? How much more of this do you think you can take? Huh, Kato? You're not scared at all, are ya? Okay, I didn't want to have to do this, but you've left me no other choice. This will be painful. Here! Listen to the static of death. More? How do you like this, huh?
No, not that.
Nothing I tried worked. You don't think maybe he's a totally inhuman cyborg and unaffected by normal emotional attacks? Tsuyoshi would know how to get him. You're just the man to tell me what to know. Akito's Achilles heel. I don't know. You'll feel better if you tell me. Come on, please. It'll make me smile.
But I shouldn't.
Oh, come on, Tsuyoshi. You want to help out your old friend Sana, don't you? Why don't you just tell me? I'll be your best friend. I suppose not. That little brat fakes nervous just so we can avoid me and I let him go. Why would I do that? I have to figure out a way to get Akito, or I'll go insane. Okay, kids, please take your seats. Pretty please. Let's go see Mimi after school. Hope she's better today. What's Akito up to? Until I can figure out his weakness, I'll just have to put up with him taunting me.
Children! If you don't like it, why don't you go get Mr. Tanaka? Yeah, why don't you let your boyfriend Mr. Tanaka save you?
Mr. Tanaka! Hey, when are you guys gonna grow up and stop acting like
flaps make the word baka, by the way.
You should never be able to catch me, never! What? Scissors? They got me. How could this happen? Luckily, I'm wearing shorts under my skirt, so it's no big deal, thanks to my being prepared. Akito, did you tell him to do this to me, huh?
Actually, I didn't. I just told him to have fun with you if you interfered again. And hey, what do you know?
Look, Akito, let's keep this between you and me. Having them gang up on me isn't fair.
Get your hands off of him. You're coming with us.
Akito, stop this. Come on, Akito. Call them off, okay?
Sana needs someone to save her, but there's nothing I can do about it. This is so crazy. I don't need anyone to save me, Yoshi. So, have you guys had enough? Hey, what are you doing?
This is your punishment.
Hey, that's the bell for the last class. School's out. Guys, seriously, I have a meeting for my TV show today.
In that case, maybe we'll keep you out there longer.
I've got to calm down and think what to do. I've got it. I'll utilize the rock climbing techniques we learned in my acting class for the upcoming show. If I calm down and think, my experience can get me out of any jam. This reminds me of the Channel 8 rock climbing tournament that we had last spring when I won first place in the overall competition.
I don't remember any competition.
So, all I have to do is climb down from here and I can make it to the station easily with minutes to spare. But first, I need to tie a rope to these bars right here. Oh no, I don't have any rope! What's up with the sudden gust of wind? Hey, sweatpants! The name on the text is they belong to Miho Fujitsu. Perfect, she wears the same size I do. I'll wear these for now since my skirt was destroyed. It's not like I can go to the station in shreds. Storm clouds? Lightning? What's going on up here? Why is all this crazy weather moving in like this?
What is keeping Sana? She didn't say anything about staying late today.
Open the store, you'll be sorry. You have no idea what I'm
That'll teach you to go against Akito.
This is cool. I'm gonna get the principal.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Not unless you want to get thrown in the pond like your little friend Manny.
Akito, this has gone too far. Just let her out. Akito, now.
I'm cold and hungry and so mad I could explode. I just know I'm gonna miss my TV appearance and all because of Akito and that stupid gang of his. I promise when I get inside they're gonna pay for this. Okay, all that dancing shook something loose. What is this in my babucha? And now I will save the day. They help me.
Akito, come on, you know this is wrong. Akito?
What's with you, Tsuyoshi? Whose side are you on anyway? Yeah, you better watch it. Sana!
Hooray! Saved me!
See that agent she's been talking about?
Wow, he's so cool.
She's free!
Sana, what are you doing out here?
Hey, you may have won today, Akito, but this is far from over. You're lucky I'm late. Quick, to the TV station! What, over?
We wrapped just a minute ago. Look, it's my fault. I didn't get her here on time. Don't blame her for it.
Hey, it's nothing personal. We just have a really busy schedule during the season. We can get her in next time.
I missed the taping.
Her face has gone blank from the shock!
I know it's hard managing school and a career, but our production schedule can't be held up for anyone.
Dorothy, I know you're just a kid, but you might as well learn now this is the nature of the business.
It won't happen again.
No, never again. Well, gotta fly. Ciao.
That run, Nikito! Sometimes I'm late for school, but I've never been late for an acting gig. Not until now. He's gonna pay for this. If it's the last thing I do, he's gonna regret locking me on that roof and making me miss the show. I'm gonna get him back, and I'm gonna get him back good. Oh yes.
She's only in the
He has
6th
no
grade, and
idea
she's
what
already
I'm gonna
having
do.
her first nervous breakdown. Hey, there's someone in front of your house.
Tsuyoshi? Hey, Tsuyoshi. What you doing here?
Well, Sana, it's just that
Well, spit it out.
Akito's gone too far. I'm going to tell you how you can beat him.
His weakness? Tell me, what? Huh? What is it?
Okay, Akito's
Nah.
weakness.
So, that's it, huh? Mom, I need to do all that stuff you learned out of that crazy catalog.
Okay, but my stuff is not crazy.
I might actually get some use out of all this junk.
You know, that snake on your head is really irritating my chipmunk.
Here we go. With this, you have finally made the match, Akito!
You wouldn't believe what actually does get him to stop torturing the teacher. Alright, let's turn this more over here. There. Move this down a bit. That should be good. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to really do was to get some floor space, and I always have to deal with that over there, so that's fine. So, yeah, what was I gonna say? So, oh yeah, so some things that happened. The managers at my work for the pizza place were now utilizing the other 18-year-olds. We've hired a bunch of girls there to help us, so we are now having to work under some 18-year-old girl. And I'm like, okay, do you have any orders for us, ma'am? You know. And again, these kids don't know how to lead. They've never done it before, so it's like, well, I'm just gonna keep doing the same thing. I'm just gonna keep, doing the thing. It's like, okay, deliver pizza, cut pizza, etc. And I don't know. It just feels kind of weird having to. I went through the whole damn thing with Alexa, or Lexi, or whatever the hell his name was, a couple of months ago, and all that stuff for like 8 months. I don't know why he lasted that long, but after going through all that, and now we're back to doing that again, it just feels a little unassuring, honestly. It doesn't fill you with confidence. But they're not snide or crass or, or incredibly judgmental, thankfully. They're not acting anything like Alexi. Thank God. So by default, they are doing better than he did. So, this is just my honest opinion. I have nothing against them. If you want to be boss, be boss, but you kind of have to actually, be the boss. It's not just a position, the title you take on. You have to actually do the job, to lead us, and just when these things pop up, you best know what it is you're doing, how to handle the situation. So, I just hope they know what they're doing in those situations better than he did. That's for damn sure. Yeah, so that's one boss, and then now we're under all this is now under new management from the people or the guy. Okay, there's a guy who owns this house and dozens of others, and he gave it to his son, I guess, or sons, which was Mike, which was the guy we've had for the past 4 years. He's been, managing this house and several others in the neighborhood. And recently, the dad who owned everything had died, so now they had to split up the properties between each other. And we're no longer under Mike; we're now under his brother. Daniel, David. Oh, I forget. But I just met him last week. Nice guy, says we're just going to keep more of the same, so it's nice. And his house is closer, so delivering it is just a simple walk across the street, so that's nice. And, that's all about it. Nothing much else. On the 27th, I'll go in for my doctor's appointment. And apparently, on the last week of July, there's a lot of stuff coming out. We got the TV final dump for Ladybug for season 5. That'd be awesome. The movie comes out later on that week or the next week, the 27th or something like that. Dragon Prince drops, so a lot of stuff is coming our way. In the latter part of July, and next year on AX, I looked it up. I'm going to get my paid vacation from my other job for the pharmacy, and I'm going to have the 4 days for that. I'm going to post that up. I'm going to go to the Holiday Inn down the street from the convention center and just immerse myself in the anime going experience. Because the 1 day was nice, but it was very limited at the fact that I wasn't able to figure out what to really do. Plus, I was very tired. 2 hours sleep. That's not enough. So, if I have the Holiday Inn nearby, day 1 would be the hardest, and then the next 3 would be, fine, because then it would be just, me bumming around, taking pictures and stuff. Because I didn't get a whole lot of pictures this year. Again, I didn't bring the charger. I wasn't really planning on being there all that long, too much, leaving probably around 4, 3 or 4, so next year I'll go for the whole shebang, because I'm planning on saving up tons of money from this point onward. So, and I put money in the bank, so now I have money. I'm good. I'm fine. Yep, all's fine. All's fine. And I just cleaned my room. My bosses are not treating me like crap, so that's good. We're good. I'm good. Can't find me that girlfriend, though. Yeah. Things are looking up. Things are better than what they were a year ago. Trust me, a year ago, I had to deal with, Mr. Ineffective. I was like, dude, just make the damn pizza. That's all we need. It's one pizza. And I can take this order and go. And then just fucks off to the office. I'm like, where are you going? We have a pizza to make. You can't just fuck off because reasons. I don't know what's stopping you from making one damn pizza. Just one. Complete my order, then I can deliver. And he sees me standing there. I'm asking him like 20 times, where is my damn pizza? And he's like, so, see what I have to deal with there. Now it's different. It's still the same age bracket and a different gender. So I'm hoping this will turn out different. The people will kind of step up and handle these situations when they appear. Again, do I think I can do this? Fuck no. No. I can't do that. I don't have the capacity to do that. I'm too old. I'm too tired to be manager of anything. No. Take on that kind of responsibility. No, thank you. So that's pretty much much everything as currently as my life is, and giant mountain of movies and DVDs and anime and cartoons and stuff. That'll be my legacy. Collecting all the different variations. Should have a class. Anime 101. All this easily be talked about. The who's, the whys, the what's it's, the different versions, the different dubs. That kind of stuff. Alright, well, I guess that's everything. Thank God anyone's been watching, so time to upload this for the next 5 hours, and I'll go out for a bit, go to, I don't know, something, maybe a yard sale or somewhere. Alright, so I'll see you next time.